Welcome to Research Hub. So, you've, finally, finished your thesis or dissertation or thesis. Now it's time to write up your abstract, sometimes also called the executive summary. If you're here, chances are you're not quite sure what you need to cover in this section, or how to go about writing it. So, in this video, we will explain it all in plain language, step by step, with clear examples. First, we need to understand, what is an abstract? Simply put, the abstract in a dissertation or thesis is a short, but well-structured, summary that outlines the most important points of your research. The abstract is usually one paragraph or about 300 to 500 words long, about 1 page. A good dissertation abstract covers the sum points. 1. The purpose of the research, what's it about and why is that important? 2. The methodology, how you carried out the research. 3. The key research findings, what answers you found. 4. The implications of these findings, what these answers mean. So, what's the purpose of the abstract? The first purpose is to inform potential readers of the main idea of your research without them having to read your entire piece of work. Specifically, it needs to communicate what your research is about. The second purpose of the abstract is to inform search engines and dissertation databases as they index your dissertation or thesis. The keywords and phrases in your abstract. Okay, the next question is, why is it so important? The short answer, because most people don't have time to read your full dissertation or thesis. Time is money, after all. If your thesis or dissertation were a book, then the abstract would be the blurb on the back cover. Okay, next, going to main topic, how to write your abstract. Alright, your abstract should cover 4 important aspects of your research: the purpose, methodology, findings, and implications. Therefore, the structure of your dissertation or thesis abstract needs to reflect these 4 essentials. Step 1. Describe the purpose and value of your research. Here you need to concisely explain the purpose and value of your research. In other words, you need to explain what your research set out to discover and why that's important. When stating the purpose of research, you need to clearly discuss this. What were your research aims and research questions? Why were these aims and questions important? It's essential to make this section extremely clear, concise, and convincing. As the opening section, this is where you'll hook your reader in and get them interested in your project. If you don't put in the effort here, you'll likely lose their interest. Okay, step 2. Briefly outline your study's methodology. In this part of your abstract, you need to very briefly explain how you went about answering your research questions. In other words, what research design and methodology you adopted in your research. Some important questions to address here include: 1. Did you take a qualitative or quantitative approach? 2. Who/what did your sample consist of? 3. How did you collect your data? 4. How did you analyze your data? Simply put, this section needs to address the how of your research. It doesn't need to be lengthy, this is just a summary, after all, but it should clearly address the 4 questions above. Step 3. Present your key findings. Next, you need to briefly highlight the key findings. Your research likely produced a wealth of data and findings, so there may be a temptation to ramble here. However, this section is just about the key findings. Again, brevity and clarity are important here. You need to concisely present the most important findings for your reader. Step 4. Describe the implications of your research. Have you ever found yourself reading through a large report, struggling to figure out what all the findings mean in terms of the bigger picture? Well, that's the purpose of the implications section, to highlight the so what of your research. In this part of your abstract, you should address the following questions. What is the impact of your research findings on the industry/field investigated? In other words, what's the impact on the real world? What is the impact of your findings on the existing body of knowledge? For example, do they support the existing research? What might your findings mean for future research conducted on your topic? Remember the WWHS. Make sure you include the what, why, how, and so what of your research in your abstract. What you studied, who and where are included in this part. Why the topic was important. How you designed your study. So what were the big findings and implications of your research? Don't forget like, share and subscribe my channel.